Which one is?
Ian.
You don't need to ask. I answer. I answer. I don't speak about injured players. So don't ask me about Harry Kane. Because to speak about Harry Kane, I have to speak about Ibrahimovic, about Fellaini, about Pogba, about Rojo, about Michael Carrick. So I don't speak. Next question.
What about fit players then, Jose?
Yeah.
Phil Jones, Eric Bailly, anyone else?
No.
Just those two. And how fit are they?
Jones is good. He was on the bench Tuesday. No need to play, but he was ready. So he is really ready. Eric, let's see, one more training session, but he's the only one that I hope from the injured group that can be ready for tomorrow.
Speaking to your players in the last couple of weeks, they've been speaking about your home record since you arrived here at Old Trafford. Only one defeat in all competitions since the start of last season. They've sort of suggested there's this idea of a fear factor returning to teams coming to Old Trafford. Do you know what it's like as an opposition manager? Do you think we've returned to that sort of state now?
I don't think it's fear factor. I don't think anyone is afraid to come and play against us at Old Trafford. I don't think that's that. I just think that normally we have good performances at home. Normally we trust our game, and yes, the results we can say positive at home. We had lots of draws last season, too many. But normally at home we are a strong, confident team, so we try to do the same tomorrow.
It's a big game tomorrow. How do you expect Tottenham to approach it, and does your extra day benefit you from the Carabao Cup?
I hope every time we have one day less than the opponents, you do the same question. But honestly, I don't think it makes an impact, because my feeling is that the majority of the players that played that match are not going to play tomorrow. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think Sanchez, Vertonghen, Eriksen, who else? Aurier, wings. They had so many players not involved in the game, or that played just a few minutes, that are going to play tomorrow. So I don't think it has a real impact. Dele Alli played, but he didn't play. He didn't play with suspension against Real Madrid, and I don't think it's a problem for them. And to be honest, I think they are a young, strong team, also physically. So I think they will be what they are, a very good team.
What did you make of the Carabao Cup draw, both in terms of
which draw?
the one that came around eventually.
Which draw?
Are you happy with it?
No, I'm not. First of all, because I didn't watch the draw, and what I watched was not a live draw. It was some images of a draw. But no, I didn't like it. I like the draw. I like to see it. I like to feel it. I didn't like, not at all.
Spurs managers talked about your pursuit, or you're looking at Eric Dyer over the summer. Of course, Nemanja Matic came in. How pleased have you been with Matic and the role that you wanted to fulfil and the player that you brought in?
I have the player that I want to have. Probably I have the player that I didn't think it was possible to have. But in the end, we got the player that I really wanted.
And does Luke Shaw have any future at this football club while you're manager?
Why not?
So
because of his words?
Well, no, not his words as such, as not playing for you, but if he feels he's fit.
Okay, if you want to speak about his words, I would be very disappointed if his words were different. I'm always disappointed when a player because he has a new manager. The new manager becomes the best, and the old manager becomes very bad. And football is full of examples of lack of character. Luke Shaw was just honest. The manager that helped him to come to the first team, the manager that helped him to develop in the best moment of his career, is a manager that he doesn't forget, is a manager that he likes a lot, is a manager that maybe one day he would like to be reunited again. So for me, the perfect words that show Luke Shaw character in relation to the people that he was happy with. He has a future here, I think he has, but the situation is not easy because he comes from injury after injury after injury. He needs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches in a row to play, to make mistakes, to get condition, to get match fitness, and I cannot give him that. In this moment, I cannot give him that. If he was a midfield player, a central midfield player, yes, because we have only 2. But left back, we have so many options that the situation is not easy. But he is in the squad, he works, and maybe the opportunity comes.